Other boy reaction. Hey guys, Other Boy Reactions here. Alright, so we're back with the original Season 1, Episode 9, Raining Pain in New Orleans. If you guys are enjoying my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions and early reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright, let's get started.
But as vampires, we feel more deeply than humans could possibly imagine.
You don't feel shit! You don't feel shit!
Make me a promise, Marcel. You will do whatever it takes to stay alive.
Yeah, but then are we gonna come up with another plan? Like, in the meantime?
City, vicious rumor that I intend to use the blood of our child to create hybrids.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I assure you, I do not.
Father of the year.
Right.
It appears I will have to earn your trust.
Yes!
Very
yes, you do!
How can I sire any hybrids if there are no more werewolves alive?
Oh god, he's gonna kill all the werewolves.
Kill them all.
You think this is funny? Messing with my mind?
Yes,
my
he does.
sanity is not a joke.
You never found this.
Oh my god!
You will remember nothing of our life as vampires when you leave here. Do you understand?
Rebecca, all my life I've wanted to know who my real family was, and just as I find out that they're out there in the bayou, Klaus orders them killed.
You know he's gonna do it.
Help my people.
Oh my god, they have to
Please.
rescue werewolves. She wrote these to herself? I love that. Oh, did she take a picture of it?
So then I bit Elijah and left him in the bayou with my hybrid venom in his veins. Serves him right for making such vile accusations against me.
Yes.
I know about your deal with Elijah. We can't be lying to each other. I'm trying to protect you.
I understand. You're devoted to Marcel, but Marcel is devoted to me.
No, he's not. I think he is severely underestimating her.
You freaks, do your thing and
Well, that doesn't
we'll
help.
look the other way.
Hello, don't say that.
As long as our pockets stay full,
He's an
we
idiot.
won't have a problem.
He's gonna die.
You will take whatever scraps I see fit to leave you, and you will be grateful. If that doesn't suit you, I may decide you've outlived your usefulness.
I don't know why they think they can talk to him that way.
The hell you care about wolves?
Generally, I don't. However, this particular clan is not to be touched. Eve, was it?
One of Haley's littermates, I presume.
There's something I thought you and your family should know about.
Mr. Michelson, just want to let you know the factions considered your terms. We've reached a decision.
Have you?
Oh! Damn! They're attacking? Oh my god, it's war. At least the humans are fighting back. I gotta respect that. This is how life is under Klaus's rule.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Everything he built is just being destroyed.
This is on you.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you're in charge, those are your guys laying dead.
Yep.
Your guys.
Yep.
If you're gonna run this city, that better mean something to you. Otherwise, no one worth a damn is gonna follow you.
Mm-hmm.
No one.
Exactly.
How would you counsel me to respond?
Let's go kill them all.
I guess they're in agreement. That's what Klaus would have done.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I love that she has a friend. And him too.
No, not really. I mean, totally led Klaus into a trap that was like the most epic fail of all time, so yeah, kind of crapping my pants right now.
You're Haley, Klaus's wife.
Wife?
Ew. No, never. I'm the pregnant werewolf. And you must be the all-powerful super witch Davina. Maybe there's a world where we can all look out for each other. I think it's some kind of mind control. I think he's erasing my memory.
I don't have time for this.
We will talk about this later.
He is useless. Like, you can't trust him. You guys are stupid.
I thought you called this meeting.
The hell we did.
Oh shit! Oh, they're all gonna
Actually,
die.
I called it. It appears I made a grave error during our earlier conference.
He can just rip them all apart right now.
My friend Marcel offered me wise counsel, and I failed to heed it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You fucking idiot.
Shall we?
After you.
Oh my god.
What am I going to do with you?
He can do us more good alive than dead. Not to mention he's Cammy's uncle.
Right. That's the only reason that mattered to him.
Don't see you care about much. It's kind of hard not to notice when you do.
Mm-hmm. And Rebecca.
You're not trying to impress the girl.
Well, I should bloody hope you are. Why else are we out here?
He loves her.
May do wonders for the stick that's lodged up your enduringly stoic arse if you did.
It's a
I bet
beautiful
you that it's
stick.
complicated. Would that
And a
suffice?
beautiful ass. Go or die.
This is a threat.
Right.
I recommend you heed my warning.
Yeah, and there are two of them. Two originals. Mm-hmm.
Who are you people?
I would say the better question
Who are you?
is who are you?
There was a time when the affinity between us was quite real.
Sure.
Until you took
Then you
Rebecca
got in your
away.
head to take what I created.
If I didn't agree to usurp your power, the witches swore to kill my unborn child.
Oh, that's right.
I will not do to my child what was done to me. To us.
You're the one who taught me that a man can't be defined by anyone but himself. So, what now?
So that means Klaus can't use his father as an excuse.
You have their respect. Their love.
I
can rule them, but I cannot win them. Not without you. So rule with me. Side by side. As equals.
Equals? So he's allowed to question your decisions?
And as soon as I have this baby,
Then
what happens to
her?
me then?
Right, exactly. Exactly. You're of no use.
Well, lucky for me, I have a little while before I find out. And in the meantime, I will find a way to pay you back for this.
Yes, girl. Yes.
As long as I'm in the family way, well,
she's safe.
You can't do a damn thing about it.
He can lock you up, can he?
The witches are after me.
You mean that crazy witch Agnes? Yeah. She tried to kill me too. The thing is, she's dead.
She doesn't know that?
Elijah killed her.
If she's dead, then I'm safe.
Okay.
Marcel would have told me.
Oh,
Maybe
they
he
lied to her.
didn't want to lose a secret weapon against the witches.
Can't trust anybody but Haley.
You're lying.
Most of my family is cursed. They're stuck in their wolf form except on a full moon. Now, I'm smart enough to know that every curse has a loophole.
Looking for something?
Oh, how sweet. Oh, I feel like he's gonna die.
I figured with you vacating, the attic would be a safe zone. Crazy Agnes? I heard about that. Elijah went all berserker on her crew. I guess it was super gross. Just, like, heads and guts. Blah. What? You hate the witches.
Haley was right. Marcel's just using me.
Everyone is.
Perhaps you don't. It has been 1,000 years since you last saw it grace the hand of our mother.
Really? What?
He spoke of a legend wherein long ago...
Is that his family?
A chief of theirs had fathered a child
His
to a
father.
very powerful witch.
Wait.
The mythology further states this child, a son, was later transformed into something this clan had never before seen.
Does that mean he's related to Haley, like very distantly?
Something werewolf and vampire.
We found remnants of your family. The bloodline of your true father. And we saved them from being slaughtered at the hands of the vampires you command.
Now does that change things?
Because your ambitions have come before this family for far too long. I beseech you, please, come home.
What home? This pathetic substitute.
Well, whose fault is that?
You see, despite all your doubts, all your attempts to thwart me, I've reclaimed our true home. I took back the entire city.
And nobody loves you
have the
still.
audacity to boast of your victory when the mother of your child remains your prisoner.
It all comes down to the pretty little wolf, doesn't it, brother? Even if this is what you say it is, I've had enough of family. Why would I possibly want any more?
Because that's all you fucking want. God, can't stand him. He's always standing in his own way. Like there's nobody in his way but himself.
You see, I recently ordered the slaughter of a group of vagabonds out in the bayou. Turns out I may have been too hasty. Thing is,
He has
if
so
the
much fucking
vampires
pride.
find out I'm protecting them, it won't sit well.
He can't even show his siblings how he really feels. And that he made a mistake.
I can arrange something.
You have kept me here for weeks, just so someone, anyone, would see who you really are. And now that I have, it
shutting
scares
her
the
out.
hell out of you, doesn't it?
If you knew even a fraction of who I am, it would break you in two.
Oh my god, his whole fucking history. She better not feel fucking sorry for him.
He's a beast.
Elijah, hold him down, brother!
Help me.
God. Yeah, that's not his whole history.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, you're a victim!
No one should have to experience things like that.
Oh my god. It doesn't give him the right to do everything else he's done.
What you do about this world will only get you killed. And I cannot allow that. Leave New Orleans. Forget everything you've learned here today. You have no reason to stay.
I have no reason to stay.
You're choosing him over me.
Oh my god! She's insane!
Rebecca, I got people to look out for. With Davina working her magic against the witches and an original by my side, that's not something I can just turn my back on.
I know the words that will make him hate you forever.
What? Oh. Just do it. No, you should not.
Right.
Oh, god damn it.
I was wrong.
Both you and Rebecca are welcome to join me here.
Until he loses his temper again and decides to get rid of you.
Tammy, I need your help. Marcel's been lying to me and I can't trust him anymore.
She's like, who?
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
Can you make her remember?
Oh, you've been compelled.
Oh, I have just the thing.
What are you doing?
It's okay, I can fix it.
Really? Oh my god, please.
I'm really sorry,
It's gonna hurt.
but this is gonna hurt.
Do it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Worth it. Thank God. Thank Davina. Well, that was a good one. I don't know what Rebecca's talking about when she said, you know, she and Marcel have a secret, or she knows Marcel's secret about what happened next in 1919. Something that would ruin his friendship with Klaus. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about when she said, you know, you're choosing him over me again. I really don't feel like the first time Marcel had any choice. I mean, like, it was basically do what Klaus says or die. Like, if he chose Rebecca, he would have daggered Rebecca anyway and then killed Marcel. So, I mean, for her to be mad at him is just petty and stupid and childish, but I mean, Rebecca can be all of those things. She's been all of those things several times. This time, I don't know. I mean, I do kind of feel like Marcel is giving up too easily. But, I mean, she's the one that told him to just do what Klaus says, and that's what he's doing. But, I mean, I guess she was also implying, or she thought that he understood that it was temporary and, you know, just pretend to be on Klaus's good side and, you know, in the meantime, we plan how to, you know, we come up with plan B. But she never said anything like that. They never had any discussions about a plan B or what they're going to do next in order to get rid of Klaus. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there was like no communication. But he also, I think Marcel also, he wants to look out for his people. He sees that it's easier to work with Klaus than to fight him. I mean, I don't know what the answer is. Obviously, you can't just do like a full-on assault. I mean, because they tried that and it didn't work. So, in the meantime, he's working with Klaus. He may change his mind later. Marcel may change his mind later, but for now, he has to work with them. If Rebecca has another plan, let's hear it. But she hasn't come up with anything else. I mean, she just expects Marcel to do all the hard work. He has to protect his people. He's not saying no to Rebecca forever, but it's like, I don't know what he's supposed to do. And especially now that Davina, I mean, he doesn't know this, but especially now that Davina doesn't trust Marcel, she doesn't trust any of them. So he doesn't even have Davina on his side anymore. Which means he's going to have to side with Klaus even harder. Because he doesn't have a secret weapon. If he had used her to begin with, they wouldn't be here. But he doesn't want Davina to get hurt. But now he lost her. I mean, by trying to protect her, he lost her. Seems like he took a play out of the old Stefan handbook. I mean, I thought it was awfully convenient that when Cammy connected with Klaus and she saw his memories, either they only showed us, the sympathetic parts when he was being abused by his father, or that's all she saw. If that's all she saw, I mean, of course she's gonna feel sorry for him, but that's almost like a small part. It's what started everything. It's why he is the way he is, but it's like if you really want to know all of Klaus, you need to look at everything he's done. All the people he's murdered, all the people he's double crossed. I mean, I don't think it's gonna matter now because Davina gave her all of her memories, so she is gonna remember every single thing. Right? So yeah, she's gonna remember that she was used and abused by Klaus and that she was just his puppet, his pawn. So I mean, I feel like she's not gonna care that he was abused, I'm hoping. Because it doesn't excuse how he's treated her. I mean, she was basically his slave. So I love that Davina came to Cammy. I thought it was so random though. Do they even know each other? Oh, she looked out for her that one night, right? But that was like one time. Well, she doesn't really know anyone, does she? Like she's going to the people that she knows, and that she trusts, which is Josh and Cammy, the only people who have ever been truthful to her. I hope she still trusts Elijah. Can she trust Elijah now? I mean, because Elijah wants. I mean, he's. I wouldn't say he's devoted to Klaus, but he wants them to be a family. So I don't know. I don't know if Elijah can be trusted as far as Davina is concerned. Because the fact that he wants them all to be a family again means that he will never be totally against Klaus, and I think Davina is. So, and Cammy will be too. So, I don't know. I kind of want Davina and Cammy to like side with the witches, like, I don't know how that would happen because they want her dead so that they can disperse her power. But I want Davina to like have the backup of like an army of witches because she can't do it by herself. She just can't. Or she hasn't learned how to do it yet. I really liked Haley in this episode. I love the way she spoke to Klaus, and she knows that she can because no one can touch her as long as she's pregnant. I mean, she knows that as soon as she has the baby, she will be of no use to him or anyone else, and she will probably be killed. So she's gonna spend like every single moment that she has to find a way to pay him back, like she said, and to get out of there. I mean, I don't know what she's gonna do, but I mean, she's kind of using everything that she has. She's even kind of like blackmailing the kids, Davina and Josh. It's out of desperation, but I mean, it serves them too. But she also said that she wouldn't threaten her. She would just ask her if she needed something. But she did say something to Davina and Josh like before, right? Like they had a conversation where she said like, I don't think Klaus would like this, would like to know that you guys are betraying him or something, or talking behind his back. I don't know what she said, but I guess she made up for that conversation, that threat, by telling Davina that she would no longer threaten her, and she would, if she needed something, she would ask her for it. So we shall see where the alliances go. There's so many different alliances, it's hard to keep track. The mayor and the other humans were so stupid. I don't know why they thought they could talk to Klaus that way. I guess because they've been dealing with Marcel all this time, and does that mean they see Marcel as a pushover, or they just don't like vampires? They don't like supernaturals in general. He called Klaus a freak. So, I mean, yes, the truth, but like you don't need to say it. Like he can kill you. He's a freak who can kill you. So, I mean, he was just stupid. Like I understand their contempt for, these supernaturals who are just ruling and running their lives. I mean, and ruining their lives. But well, he doesn't even see it that way because he was like, as long as you know there's money in our pockets, like he's basically saying he doesn't care what they do. So it's not like he had any morals anyway. So like, he doesn't. The guy, whoever that was it the mayor? He didn't seem to care that tourists were being fed on, and so I mean, he needed to go. So Elijah finds this werewolf who has the same type of ring that Esther had back in the day. So it's the same clan that whatever werewolf that Esther slept with, who was Klaus's father, it's his clan. Meaning it's Klaus's family. Now, does that mean that it's the same clan as Haley's? Does that mean that they're related? Or is she from a different clan? I guess she's from a different clan because she has the birthmark, right? I mean, I don't know. I guess it could be the same. Who knows? But either way, Elijah thought, oh, well, you don't want to kill your family, right, Klaus? Because that's like all you've been complaining about this whole time. You want a family and nobody loves you. So now's your chance. And then his pride is so fucking big that he can't even admit that he was wrong to slaughter all the werewolves in the bayou. He can't even say, oh, well, I guess we better not kill them. But he says it to, the priest or the reverend, whatever, Kieran. He can admit it to him. He can't admit it to his brother. It's like, get out of your own fucking way. Like, people are trying to help him left and right, and he just will not accept it. Because he comes from a world where everyone was out to get him, or it felt like it, and no one helped him. I mean, his dad hated him from the beginning, abused him. When he found out he was a werewolf, he abused him even further. Klaus asked for Elijah's help, and Elijah didn't help him because he was afraid too. He was a victim too. All the kids were. Elijah knew that if he helped him, he would get, the brunt of the abuse, and he didn't want that. So, I mean, I can't really blame Elijah for that. Now, once they turned into vampires, they should have just killed the father, but I don't know. I guess it's because he was still their father. He had like this hold over them. But I mean, they all seem to hate Michael like equally. I don't know. I really don't know how Elijah feels. He never talks about Michael, like ever. He never talks about how he feels about him. Rebecca, we know, doesn't like him or didn't like him. She was afraid of him too. It's like if all three of you, I mean, because it's not my parent, it's easy for me to say that, like, why didn't the three of you just, like, team up and kill Michael, like, a long time ago? But, I mean, that's not an easy thing to do. He's still their parent, but he was an awful parent. It's like at some point, especially in 1,000 years, like, I would have snapped, like, in like 40 years, like in 50 years, like even sooner probably, if I had a parent like that. And I got the ability to be super strong, I would have taken every opportunity to get rid of him. But I guess he was just like their one weakness. And that's all they knew. And they were Vikings, so that was like the way. That was the way. Like, people just saw it as like discipline back then. I'm coming from a world where that's clearly abuse. But they grew up in a world where that's just like, that's what everyone's doing. That's how everyone's parenting. That's how all the fathers treat their children when they don't do what they're told. Regardless of whether Michael liked or disliked Klaus, It's like you just did what your parents told you to do back then. Or else, you know? So I love how Cammy left herself notes on, little post-it notes, reminding her to look in her bag, to don't trust anything Klaus says, and, she recorded everything, and I love how her mind is just fighting back, even though it's constantly being erased. There's a small part of her that is just fighting back, and I thought it was over for her. I didn't know how she was gonna get out of, being forced to leave town. And then Davina shows up, made me so happy. Cammy's gonna go through a little bit of pain, but it'll be worth it because now she's gonna remember everything. I hope does this mean that she can't be compelled ever again? I don't know. Can Davina do that? So at first I didn't know what that werewolf was talking about when she said, believe me, you're gonna want to keep these werewolves that are coming to town that want to see the baby. You're gonna want to keep them alive. And then we see that clan who has that ring, and so now it's all clear. I mean, his whole family, Klaus's whole other side of his family, is coming to town. I don't know what Klaus thinks Kieran can do about getting the vampires to back off, and not kill these werewolves. Though I what can Kieran do? I wasn't clear on that though. Also, aren't the vampires they've already been alerted to the fact that these werewolves are not to be touched, because Elijah and Rebecca, got there and told them they're not to be touched. So aren't they going to be suspicious? Aren't they going to wonder why they're so special and they're being protected? That's why I really don't know how Klaus is going to be able to hide this, how Karen is going to be able to help. I guess we'll just have to see. But it was a fun episode. I enjoyed it. If you guys did too, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions and early reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time. Bye.